Hello, this is Johnny. I got the second one put up. It's the Centipede, and this one have one, two, three, four game as well. And this one use a trackball instead. This one seemed to have less problem based on cosmetic, but when you first turn it off, if you notice, the screen see the wavering line around. If you could see it, the glass had the waving line going across all the way down, and it's very hard to, it doesn't come off at all. And I tried to clean it. As you can see, it's there, but it's not like the other one where it have I don't know, is it because I don't know if I could use Windex to clean it or what, but it have those wavy lines. It might be caused by the plastic that was put on top too long or something. The cosmetic, the controller, I'm waiting for them to send me the protection, but as you can see, they already have a mark on it, so it's not perfect. As you can see, it have that. And it seemed like this model, when they put it together, they drill the hole, and the tape on the artwork that's taped on the wood is not very smooth. As you can see, the paper is not that smooth. Okay, and after you put one together, the second one become much easier. This one, apparently the J is on this side, so I guess I have to peel that off. And there's the artwork at the bottom. It only have one speaker as well. And let's go ahead and turn it on. I believe both of the system sound is not that loud. Now the first, when it first come up, it sound pretty loud because it have bass on it. But 2018, this was created last year. Okay, let's see how the trackball have that kind of sound. Maybe somebody could put a grease in there. Okay. Alright, let's try Centipede. Let's press. It looked like all they have a sticker on it. First, I didn't know why they have it. At first, I thought, but I guess they want you to know that's the A button to start, and then the player one. I guess you have to press the A to select it. And once you select it, then you press this button. So this is a fire, and this is rotate. Okay. So let's press one player. Oops. Trackball seem to be pretty good. It doesn't, you cannot go all the way across. You have to do like 1, 2, 3 to get across. So I mean, it feel like it's like a mouse instead of a wheel. Like you could scroll over across the screen in one swoop. Apparently you can't do it that way. To get out, you have to press, I guess, player 1. You hold it to get out to the other game. Okay, and it's hard to play while recording. Okay, so I will do once I put this in a room that I want it to be in, then I'll do a full review on it, and also test the screen from sideways and up and down, see if everything is viewable. I guess the screen is pretty good. I mean, you look at from the top, from the bottom, from the side. From this side, it's not as clear, but from this side, it seems to be clear. So one side of the screen is not that good. Looking from the bottom up, it seems to be okay. From top down, it seems to be okay. But from this side, it seems to, if you could tell, it seems to fade it out, you know, on this one. Okay, so let's go to this one. Sorry about that. Oh, I thought I turned it on. Oh, it is on. Alright, let's go get out of the game. It apparently remember what game you left off, and you go back to that one. Apparently, this one I'm not so crazy about. I like both of this game here. Actually, all four of them are pretty good, but can't figure out what is. Okay, A is to select. This one tends to have a spring if you hear it. Doesn't know why I do that. This one doesn't do that. But this one have that big noise, okay? And I guess you have to press A. Once you press A to get in the game, you press player 1 to actually start the game, which is kind of, you know, and then you press A again. It's kind of confusing. Player 1 again. Okay, press star, player 1. That's the trick of the Tempest. You just stay in one spot. You just keep on pushing. You can beat the game. I hate to tell people that, but you really don't have to go anywhere. See? And you could beat the game. Now, one thing about this thing is, it gives you an option to go left and right with this. See? Left and right without using this. So, I don't know what the... So, press the one button. Let's stay in this corner. Let's go. My timing is not right. But anyway, this is Asteroid that come with 4 games. I'm very disappointed because the screen had a lot of scratches, at least 5, I believe. I remember there's 2 dots here. I mean 5 area, 2 dots plus 1 on the top. So actually 3 mark over here, and then 1 here in the middle. If you can see, 1 and then 2 and then brown spot. So there's 3 spot here, 2 spot, 3 spot here, total of 6 spot. And that is very disappointed. I was not happy about it, and then so I sent the screenshot in the video, and hopefully they could do something about it. I complained about this trackball. Guess what? It's a dial, and they treat it as a dial. They recognize it as a dial in Arcade1Up. They are not going to fix it. They just tell you to take it apart, tighten it up, and that's the advice they gave me. Instead of say, oh, let me send you a new one, they just tell me, that's all they told me, is just tighten it up. So it's not smooth, see, and then it gets stuck, and this thing wobble like this. So, but I did get it for $75 both each, and this is it costs as much as Data East. What is that? How many games is that? I forgot. They come with like, we don't remember how many games come with Data It's a mini arcade from Data East from my arcade company. They have a Data East and they cost about $79. And so this whole cabinet cost $75 before tax. So that's why I went and got it, because it's worth it. And the artwork is very pretty, and I mean the picture is very pretty, but this one, see, I have a scratch right here already, and there's a tie wrap, and then there's mark over in the corner. So yeah, I did a video on that already, and I put the A sticker from here to here. I need to throw that away. But yeah, I mean the first one, it took me an hour, more than an hour, and then this second one, let's go over here again. This one only took me 30 minutes. So I will put them side by side and I'll do a video on each of them. But it's not perfect. I got a lot of damage artwork and screen, especially screen, you know, will make you want to scream because you see all the, like, especially people who paying a lot of money, like $2.99 when it first came out. Yeah, I will be screaming if that's the case. I will probably take it back to the Walmart, you know. But yes, this it's not bad. If it, you know, you could sit down and play it. It definitely is not big enough to stand up and play, because you'll be looking down like this to play this game, because it's just, and I'm only like 5'6", and I cannot even, you know, I have to arch my back to touch it, because it's way, see, my hand is way down here. My nail could touch it, but it's pretty low. Okay, and if you have a regular chair, like a dining room chair, it's way too high. You still will be playing with your back arching forward. So you have to get something low enough that I have this little sit down chair, you know, that is pretty low. It's for the foot raiser, where you put your foot when you sit in the couch. So that is probably a good perfect size to put next to the Arcade1Up. But if you use a regular dining room chair, or, you know, chair that not made for table, it's gonna be too high, and when you play, you have to, you know, arch forward, because your body is still longer than the arcade machine. So yes, the arcade machine is pretty small, but since I'm taking a close shot on it, it looked like, you know, it's pretty big, but it's pretty low. But compared to, you know, arcade game that I normally have, it's pretty decent size. So alright, thank you for watching, and I'll do a video later on, okay, on the gameplay. Okay, bye bye.